Hi, boys and girls. This is Miss Mumford, and I'm back today to tell you about your writing assignment for Wednesday. When you click on the assignment, it's going to take you to the first page, your day one assignment, where you have to talk about what is communication, and you had to make your list of who you could possibly write a letter to get to the second page, which is what you had to do on Tuesday, where you had to kind of fix your graphic organizer, like who you were going to write about, who you're going to write a letter to, and what things that you wanted to tell them include in your letter. Today you're going to do slides 3 and 4, and slide 3 is just kind of a checklist of what you need to be doing on slide 4. For example, here's a friendly letter checklist, and you need to make sure that your letter has the date in the upper right-hand corner, which is kind of where this is now. You're going to make sure that your greeting is followed by a comma, dear mom, comma. Make sure the body of the letter is indented, and I'll talk more about that when I get on slide 4. Make sure the closing of your letter is followed by a comma, sincerely, comma, and then make sure your letter has a signature or your name under the closing. And make sure your letter has a friendly tone and it's written or typed neatly in this case. And this here is a kind of a picture, visual picture of how your letter should look. The date should be in the upper right hand corner, where the greeting should go, where the body should go, where the closing and your signature should be. And now we're going to go to slide 4 and actually do our letter. So for the date and all of your other parts of the letter, you're going to click the text box. Remember, the date needs to be in the upper right hand corner. So I'm just going to put a box here for my date, and I'm just going to type the date. 1st, 2020. Make sure, because we talked about the comma between the date, the number of the date, and the year. So make sure you have your comma. And then the next thing I need to do is my greeting, who I'm going to write my letter to. So I'm going to put dear second graders. I've decided to do second graders instead of just all Carver students. So dear second graders, comma, do not forget your comma. And then now I can start on my body of my letter. So I'm going to put my box for the body of my letter. And remember, it says to indent. So I'm just going to tap the space button maybe 2 or 3 times to start my letter. And I'm going to start my letter based on what I had in my graphic organizer. And one of the things I said was that I missed you all very much. All of the second grade teachers miss all of you very much. So the first thing I'm going to put is I have really missed all of punctuation at the end of my sentence. I hope that we go back to school see, notice where the indentation takes place. I've indented. And then I'm going to, of course, write my next sentence. I might even ask you a question. What have you been doing? Question mark. Make sure I have the correct punctuation. I hope that you all have been learning assignments. I also been reading and taking AR tests. Then I might go in and add some more information into my body of my letter, but I'm going to stop there and I'll come back and finish that later. So once you're finished with the body, you're going to go down and you are going to hit your text box again, because now I have to do my signature, my closing and my signature. So I'm going to put sincerely, comma, and then I'm going to come down, enter to come down and put my name. Or my name right. And that is it for your letter. Have fun writing.